Okay, folks, this is the first time I have ever eaten Brussels sprouts in my memory. I believe I probably did when I was a child, did not like them, but I'm going to try them. Air fried Brussels sprouts, my first time. You know what? These aren't bad. Okay, folks, as we like to say, you've seen how it tastes. Now let's see how we make it. Now, as I said, I've never tasted Brussels sprouts that I can remember. I know I've had them when I was like 7 years old, hated them. I don't even like the smell of them. It's so anyway, I'm going to try this because I've heard people say, I know my daughter tried some and said they were good. I am nervous about this. So I looked up a recipe for the air fryer on ChatGPT. I'll paste the instructions and directions in the comments below. But basically what I have here is some Brussels sprouts that I've rinsed and washed, and I've sliced them in half. And what I'm going to do is put a little bit of, oh, I've got my seasonings here too. I forgot to put in there. So for my seasonings, I've got in here a bit of salt. I've got some garlic salt. I've got a little bit of onion powder and some paprika and a little bit of pepper. So what I'm going to do is put a couple tablespoons of olive oil in this bowl right here. Whoops, a little bit too much. It's all right. There we go. We're going to dump the seasonings in. And that's smoked paprika, by the way. And then we're just going to give that a stir. I know a lot of times, and even in the instructions, they say to whatever you're cooking in the air fryer to mix it with a couple tablespoons of olive oil and then season it. For everything that I do in the air fryer, I like to season olive oil. That way everything's going to get coated a little bit more evenly, I find. Then I'm just going to dump those in there. We're going to mix those all up. My hands are clean. Get this olive oil out of the way. Okay, so I think those are mixed in. And then we're going to put them into the air fryer. Wipe my hands off. Make sure that you spray the bottom of the pan. Got my trusty atomizer here. Now, the instructions said to cook it at 375 in the air fryer for 15 to 20 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cook these at 8 minutes. And then what I'll do is I will flip them over because it said to shake them halfway through. I'm not going to. What I'm doing is I'm putting them in all on the same side. Since I don't know if I like these or not, I'm not going to take any chances that they're not going to cook evenly. So if I put all these in with the sprout or the leafy part facing up, and then what I'll do is I'll baste them with the olive oil that's left with a brush and flip them over. There we go. We're going to pop that on for 375. Whoop, on. And we're going to do 8 minutes. Stand by and we'll bring you back for the flip. So I'll just say while we're waiting to flip them, ChatGPT told me to just add salt and pepper, and then it suggested any other flavorings that you like, such as garlic or paprika. So I like garlic, so I decided to throw that in there. and I like paprika. But again, you can put whatever flavors you like. I assume I'm probably one of the few that doesn't eat Brussels sprouts and hasn't tasted them, doesn't know what they taste like. So I'm sure you know what seasonings you like. The big mystery here is, am I going to like them? I'm not too sure. I'm like on the fence, 50-50, but we'll find out. Here we are, folks, the moment of truth. Do you want to see what it looks like? You do? Okay, here we go. Oh, looks a little crispy. Yeah, I'm nervous, folks. I am nervous. So what I'm going to do, as I mentioned, I'm just going to, actually, rather than do that, I'm just going to spray them. And then I'm going to flip them. No need to watch me do that. Okay, they're all flipped. I'm going to give them a spray on the other side. Show you what they look like. And these are still pretty hard, so I think another 8 minutes will be good. Again, 375. I'm going to do 7 just in case they are done in 15. So there we go, folks. We'll bring you back as soon as the 7 minutes are up. While we're waiting for that to cook, folks, I'll show you a couple magic tricks. Focus your eyes on the tongs that are there. Keep them focused. I'm going to go hocus pocus and make them disappear. 1, 2, 3, hocus pocus, disappear. Disappear. Took a couple tries, but I made them disappear. Now watch this. 1, 2, 3, hocus pocus, come back. And just like that, folks, that's magic. There we go. We got 5 minutes left. Stay tuned. Okay, folks, as they say, here's a moment of truth. So what it said, again, I've never eaten Brussels sprouts. I don't even know what the texture is supposed to be like, but it said it should be soft when you pierce it with a fork, which it appears to be. Before they were hard as rocks. So I'll show you what they look like. I have no idea if that looks right or not, but let me get those out and put them on a plate, and then we'll give you a closer look. Okay, folks, here's what they look like. I have no clue if that's what they're supposed to look like, because again, I've never cooked Brussels sprouts before. I'm going to let those cool off for a bit, and then we're going to go in for a taste test. Stay tuned. Okay, folks, this is the first time I have ever eaten Brussels sprouts in my memory. I believe I probably did when I was a child. Did not like them, but I'm going to try them. Air fried Brussels sprouts. My first time. You know what? These aren't bad. They're actually good. They are good. I don't know why. I think it goes back to when I was little. I remember we had a Bill Cosby record. He used to be a good guy, or maybe he never was, but he was funny. Uh, but I remember there was an album to my brother Russell, whom I slept with. It was a really funny album. And he tells a story about when he was a kid, or a baby, in his mother's stomach, and she's eating, and he's making comments on the food, and then you can hear him say, "Get those Brussels sprouts out of here." That voice has stuck in my head all of these years, and that was when I was about 7 or 8. So I've never eaten them. But I understand Brussels sprouts are a superfood. I will make this. That's a nice, tasty, crunchy snack. They're actually good. It's got the consistency of kind of like chips when you do them in the air fryer like that. So it's a really good, healthy snack. So I will now be eating Brussels sprouts. I will add that to my diet. Trying to eat healthier. So anyway, thanks for watching this video and coming on this journey with me, opening or expanding my horizons. If you like this video, please hit that like button and please subscribe and stay tuned for more. I'm actually going on a road trip tomorrow, so I'll have lots of videos over the weekend of my travels. Thanks for watching, and we will talk to you soon. Jamie, signing off.